Hello everyone, how are we doing today? Welcome, welcome. Congratulations to Rev for getting first. Wonder how you got that. It's like you knew I was going live or something like that. Crazy. Hello as well, Enthash, Astral, MK, and Nat and Tev. Hope you're all doing well today. I've got to get rid of that reactive. Go away, reactive. Yucky. Why does it show up when there's like... Why does it do that? I've still got pirate slopware there from when I was shit talking yesterday. Hang on. Why do I have so many fucking texts? Hang on, let me remove them all. I got so much clutter. You can't see my OBS, but it is cluttered. I've still got cookie clicker as well. Maybe one day we bring that back. We bring back little cookie clicker in the corner if I'm doing something exceptionally boring. And I think that I need to appeal to the Gen Z audience a little bit more. But that's gone. No more cookie clicker, I'm sorry. I considered writing something, like writing a little script to allow you guys to interact with cookie clicker. I thought that would be funny. I could just be like doing whatever and you guys could be playing cookie clicker through chat commands. It seemed like a good idea. Maybe it's actually a terrible idea. I don't know. Who knows anything? What's going on in chat? I've said hello. Enthash hates the mobile app. The mobile app is kind of dog shit. Kind of turbo dog shit, actually. Rev going 1 pull 4. How did you manage to like mistype like that? Did you just hold, did you hit caps lock? Did you press and hold the caps lock button instead of doing exclamation mark pull? Like you went to press shift for the exclamation mark but then hit caps lock instead? That's the only explanation I can come up with here. Enthash being generous. He's a generous god. Hi Nat, hi MK. How many Enthashes do you have? How many Enthashes do you have? There's no Enthash command, I'm sorry, Enthash. There's an MK command, but that was from like 2+ years ago. Because MK kept threatening me with gift subs if I didn't do what he wanted. And I had to put my foot down. I said I don't negotiate with terrorists. So that is like the MK command. Or the MK quote that we just made a command because it was happening that often. You know, every time he would threaten me, I'd just do exclamation mark MK. Would bring it back up. Remind him, no negotiations. I remember that one. You remember what one? You weren't around for the MK command, were you? I don't think you were here for the Balatro era, Rev. You came in the whatchamacallit, Elden Ring. Was it the DLC? I think it was the Elden Ring DLC that you first came in. Yeah, it was the Midra fight. You came in first when I was doing the level 1 Midra fight. Was it level 1 or was it just regular? I was fighting Midra, at least. I don't know if it was level 1 or regular. But I remember you saying that he was very pretty. Yeah, because Midra pretty, yeah, exactly. Units. It is units, I think. Is it not? MK, thank you for the gift sub. Okay, I'm catching up. Wait, did units not work? That's a problem. Hang on. Oh, it's collections. Collection. I think. Try exclamation mark collection. I forget my own commands, goddammit. I need to add aliases. You know, things like leader, like points or what is it? Coins. I need to make those aliases of each other. Yeah, there we go. Yippee. Yippee indeed. Enthash, thank you for the gift sub as well. Who's getting these? Appa got one. Banger. W Appa. And then Tyken got one. Cool people getting cool subs. Roses are red, violets are blue, Wazzy is cool, and chat is too. I like that. That's a good one. Can one of my mods pin that, please? Wait, I don't think you can pin that because it's a redeem. Oh well. That is the motto of the day. Roses are red, violets are blue, Wazzy's cool, and chat is too. I'm definitely not biased. I am not narcissistic at all. I have 7 Enthashes. That's a lot of Enthashes. But critically, not too many. Enthash, thank you for the gift again. To Tev. I have 9 Wazzies? That's crazy. 9 of me. That's too many Wazzies. That is definitely too many. Oh, man. These are the gift sub. Yes, W. Everyone thank Enthash. Everyone say, I love you, Enthash. Because we love Enthash. Oh, but yeah. I should address the elephant in the room. Wait, where's that picture? It's the picture of the elephant saying, like, address me. I need to go find it. Because there's the, I mean, everyone knows the meme I'm talking about. But yeah, the elephant in the room. The game. Guys, this is not a competition. You do not have to go back and forth on this. Thank you very much for the gift again, though. Wait, who are the last two? MK gifted one, went to D-Soul. And Dash gifted to Tev, that's right. All the cool kids getting them. I know all of these people. They're all cool people. I'm done now? Okay, good. Save your money. Save it for your girlfriend. And thank you for the pet pets, Rev. Yes, elephant in the room that I swear to God I'm going to address if I am given a chance. You guys are not letting me address the elephant. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just leave the elephant there. Okay, hang on. I swear to God, anyone who makes fake PNGs that show up when you search for them, straight to hell. Straight to the bottom layer. Whatever the bottom layer in Dante's Inferno is, they're going straight fucking there. I hate those people so much. Okay, here we go. Now just go here. Go here. Click on that and that. There it is. Now, how do I send it back? Oh, too far back. There you go. He's just gonna sit back here. Can we like make it so he blends in? I can't really make it so he blends in with the trees or anything. That would be funny. But no, he's gonna vibe. Maybe make him a little bit smaller. Put an address on him. That's actually such a good idea. Hang on. All right, we're gonna have to make him big again. And then we'll bring up some text. Where's some text? I should change my category to just chatting if I'm going to be here any longer. I won't be. I'm going to be back in the game in no time, I'm sure. But in the meantime, I'm getting used to the new layout for OBS. They change things and it's overall good, but it still confuses me sometimes. Text, here we go. Add new text. And the text is... Okay, now I've got a little bit bigger. Maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah, that'll do. There we go, perfect. There's nothing to see here. If you have a Prime sub, just use it on the Silly Sloth. Do not waste your money. I guess it's technically not wasting money. Use it on someone else. Go sub to like Nat or something. Enthash, start streaming again so we can sub to you. Someone call Sean whilst he's playing Final Fantasy 14. Yes, he's gonna see. He'll be in, I'm sure, eventually. Elephant party. What elephant? There's no elephant here. Parliament House, Canberra, ACT. No, we don't acknowledge Parliament House. Why the fuck is Canberra a city, man? I mean, I know why it's a city, but fuck, it's so bad. Like, the fact is... Okay, for anyone who doesn't know, Canberra is the capital of Australia. And the reason it's the capital of Australia is because way back when, we had Sydney and Melbourne as our two big cities, and they were both arguing over who should be the capital of Australia. And, you know, both had fair arguments. Both are very big, very good cities. But the government decided, you know what, rather than pick one of these two, we're going to set up a third city that is right smack bang between the two of them. We could like measure the distance between the two, find the midpoint, and build a whole new place there to be the capital. Rather than pick one of the other two. Like, I would honestly prefer Sydney be the capital, rather than, you know, Canberra. Blah. You know, that's a crazy thing to say, because, like, Melbourne and Sydney fucking hate each other. True, Enthash stream again? Yeah, Enthash go live. Shout out, Enthash. Good shout out. I was playing Destiny. Enthash, hop on Final Fantasy 14. Come be addicted as well. Man, I've been looking at models again, actually. This is like going completely off topic. Why are you shouting me out my own stream? What the fuck? I was playing Final Fantasy 14. I've never streamed that before. Final Fantasy 14 has never appeared on my stream, ever. This is fake. Fabrication. Anyway, but looking at models, because I keep thinking to myself, man, I want to make a new model. Well, not make a new model. I want to have a new model, finally. I've been planning it for a while, and I don't know, just has not ever... I haven't ever committed to it. I haven't pulled the trigger. Like, in part because I don't have a, like, reference sheet done yet, but also because I just have not been streaming enough. I haven't been in the mood enough to, I don't know, commit to streaming. And I'm like, I don't want to spend several $100s on a new rigged model and shit if I don't feel like I'm going to actually make use of it. But there has been this one... How do I keep nearly closing it? I need to change my hotkey for closing tabs, because it is Command C for Windows. If I press Command C while I'm hovering a window, it just closes it. And that is a problem, because I have accidentally closed many things before. OBS, thankfully, has protection. It's like, yo, are you sure you want to do that, buddy? Are you sure you want to close? You're streaming. And I'm like, thank you, OBS. I do not actually. So that saved me from just crashing the stream several times. What are you thinking of looking like, was he? You still be a sloth? Yes. Yes. Sloth is not changing. I am largely not changing. You are so hot. Thank you, MK. Stop it. Now, a lot of what I'm going to look like is going to stay similar. I'm still going to be a sloth in a brown hoodie, but I'm not going to say much other than that because I do want it to be a surprise. But I've been workshopping the shit out of this. I have spent so many hours doing research on things like color theory, doing lots of thinking about, you know, like color schemes, about, you know, symbology, all the kind of stuff that I want to look like. And I've come up with something that I like quite a bit. I've seen Mozzie's face. He's so... Shush. Stop. No. I've seen MK. MK, he has a Mog emote because he just mogs you. It's actually insane that the man has a jawline like that. Haters will say it's AI, but no. He literally just makes Giga Chad look like a fucking twink. It's unreal. MK, drop the Mog. Diesel, welcome in. How's it going? But yeah, no, it's gonna look like that. Okay, do I do any teasers? Do I do any teasing at all? I wonder if I could, like, get, like, a tiny little bit, like, the smallest amount, and then just, like, crop it to show you guys, I don't know, like, absolutely almost nothing, but enough to make you say, oh shit. Wait, have I done that before, actually? Okay, wait, I know what I'm going to do, because I think I've already teased someone once. Who was it, though? I sent someone a small teaser. I can't recall who it was. I'm going to find it, I swear. Was it Sin? Did I send Sin a small screenshot? No. Who was it? Okay, you know what? I don't know. I don't know who it was. I'll just redo it. Fine. Hang on. I'll redo it and get like the tiniest screenshot. I'm treating you guys. Okay, where is it? Where is the actual original picture? Okay, wait, this is going to be hard, actually. Hang on. I got to think about how I'm actually going to share this. I can download the picture, but... Wait, I've got an idea. Okay, perfect. I have a perfect idea. Can I do maybe... Okay, how much do I show? Yeah. Ooh. Is that even too much? I feel like that's too much. God, that actually gave me a fucking jump scare. Every time. Every fucking time that gets me. I'm disabling Tangier. That's it. Can we address the elephant in the room? No, Justin. There's no elephant to address. I don't know what you're talking about. I saw the address and was so spooked before I realized that it was a Finding Nemo reference. Okay, who else is it? there's no way you were the last person I also did this with, Rev. Because there was someone else where I dropped my quote-unquote address as P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. I think it was you, but I'm not too sure. Hopefully Justin has no reason not to destroy the world today. Hopefully. Guess I'm reinstalling Final Fantasy XIV? Yes. I lost over 5 kilos. Look at you go. You absolute madman. I'm so happy. Using reshades makes the experience so much better. I have heard that, and it is on my to-do list. I will look into it, but I just have not been fucked lately. I only got your real address thrice. You say that as if it was like, egads, I didn't know what I was doing. It's like, no, I was literally giving you my address. It was intentional. Might try and beat FNAF 2. You can do it, Justin. If you can speedrun Minecraft, you can do that. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I can pull this up. We'll give you guys the sneak peek of my model. Are you guys ready? Wait, where did it actually download to? Here we go, okay. I saw Markiplier beat 1020. I mean, it was proven that he cheated on his 2020, wasn't it? What? Why we just time Rev out? What did Rev do? Misclick? Fuck Twitch on mobile. We've got chaos going on in chat now. I can't believe this. All right, guys. Do you want to see a tiny bit of the new model? Do you want a teaser of the new model? No, don't go anywhere, MK. You can stay. You can stay. You're allowed to stay. It's quote space list. 1 pixel. It's a little more than 1 pixel. Brown, yeah. Also, hang on, I'm gonna... Okay. You know what? No one's asked for it, so we're not doing it. No, that's it. You guys don't get it. Quote list. You deleted it again. What? Deleted what? I was waiting so hard. If you're talking about the sugar daddy quote, that's still there, Rev. I literally just saw it. I was waiting. Okay, you know what? Enthash was waiting. I can't let Enthash down. Of all people. Oh, hey, no, that's... Okay, listen. That's over in Nat's stream. That does get deleted because that was not said on my stream. I was not live. That's on Nat's. That's in Nat's chat. That's Nat's quote because it was said after I ended stream. So it doesn't get to go in here. You're fucking up the quotes. That's not how you do quotes. And it's in Nat's chat. Go over to Nat. Go over to Nat's chat. Do quote there. And you'll see that it's in the list there. I'm going to time you out. You know, MK, you can time Rev out. You can time her out. She's abusing the quotes. Poor Rev. No, she had this coming. She knew what she was doing. And she's going to do it as soon as she comes back as well. The streamer told me to do it. All right. All right, guys. Are you ready for the model? Are you ready for the sneak peek? I need ones in chat if you're ready. 2s if you're not. I want it here too, but it was said after I ended stream, so it doesn't qualify. My body is ready. 167. 67. All right, boom. That's all you're getting. There's your sneak peek. Boom. Hang on. Ah. Can you see it? Can you get the vibes yet, guys? But make it like a little smaller. Very NSFW. I know, right? I'm gonna get banned off Twitch for that one. Eyes into the soul. Yes, they are staring. All right, you know what? You guys can have one more. One more little sneak peek. One more preview. Give me a second here. Thank you for the gift to Smash Pan as well, Enthash. Alright, okay, one more. One more to go with that. Alright, that's all you're getting. Only 511 minutes left till it's downloaded. Oh, man. It's just an edited creeper texture, guys. Don't believe it. Is that your butt? Why would you say this, Enthash? Also, how did you know that I specifically asked Vani to draw my ass? I thought it was obvious. Okay, I know you're trolling me, but obviously it's the face. You know, got the little colon 3 face. Hey, Wazzy, can I see it? You know what? Yes. MK's allowed to see it. Let me go. It's not done yet. This is a whip. That's the other reason why I'm not actually sharing it much, is because it's still a heavy work in progress. Why can I not copy it? Why are you like this, Discord? Will this work? Okay, hang on. Discord's making life difficult as usual. Let's see if that works. Now I'll go back and beat 1020. You can do it. Mark admitted to cheating, said he's going to beat it without looking up methods in 2 weeks. Started studying animatronics and accidentally discovers a weaker version of a method discovered 2 years ago that he discovered himself and beats it. Oh, interesting. The slumpy? No. No. Anyway, there you go. There you go, MK. Sloth Dumpy, stop it. You know what? Just for that. Just for that, they're both gone. I hope you're happy. You've ruined it for the entire class, Rev. The entire class no longer gets to see either of the teasers because you said it was a Sloth Dumpy. You called it a Slumpy. Your emotes are cute. Thank you. They are pretty good. What was I going to say? But yeah, that is the preview. That is the sneak peek. Oh yeah, and the emotes. Yeah, there's 2 lots. You'll see that there's like 2 styles. There's this kind. And then there's like... I don't know. So there's like 2 kinds. The ones on the left, that style, those are the ones that I got when I initially started. When I was like just starting streaming. They are drawn by the same person that does my current model, done by Skaz Art. You can check them out in my description. And then the other ones are just from like a big pack that I bought on Etsy. I think they are in the description. I think they're credited. Woozy, I feel old. I remember the old emotes because I spammed them so much. All of the old emotes are still here as well. I have not removed any of my original emotes. There have been a couple of emotes I've swapped out. Some of the ones from the big pack. I swapped them out because they weren't getting used. So I guarantee like no one even knows which ones I swapped out. I guarantee no one can name a single emote that I have removed and replaced because I replaced them for the fact that they were never getting used. Like I have so many that don't actually get used. Like no one uses this one and I love this one. This is one of my favorite emotes and no one uses it. Look at it. Oh wait, no one uses it because it's a tier 2. I'm stupid. No wonder no one uses it. I need to change that. Only I can use it, apparently. Okay, that explains a lot. I literally just hovered over it and it's like it's a tier 2. I'm like, ah. Okay, we will fix that eventually. No wonder no one uses it. What other emotes do I even have? I don't even remember half of them. No, no one uses this one. I'm pretty sure that's a tier 1. Yeah, that's a tier 1, but no one uses that. I guess we use my sleeping emote for raids, which makes more sense. So I guess we'll get rid of that. Did you give yourself an L? It's me handing someone else an L. You know what? Let's... Yeah. I'm the only one that can use these. Oh, your sub emotes. Rove's getting a lot of L's today. She's collecting them. She's out here farming them. Oh my god, what an insane quote. Quote meth. Oh, because it's got something has meth in it. Rev, that was not said on my stream. It does not get to be a quote. We've discussed this. And you've still mucked up the quote. I fight back. Quote math. How's that math? Rev, I will time you out. Stop it. The quote does not get to be added. The one, I think, is this the one you're talking about? Nope. Let me find it. I will find the quote. Ah, there it is. Okay, I found it. Nope. Hang on. Come on, just work for me. There you go. There's your quote, MK. I will name and shame you. Silence. Twitch sucks so much. Sometimes I literally can't upgrade my sub to tier 3. Good. It's stopping you from wasting money. Nightbot is on overtime. Yeah. Nightbot's fucking taking its time. Alright, I think it is about time that we actually go into the game that I've been on for half an hour. We've spent ages yapping. It's been a while since I've spent this long yapping before stream. I usually do not do this. I went through this whole cycle where it was like, I didn't used to, and then I started doing it because it was like a good thing. Why are we gifting Nightbot now? Nightbot works hard. Thank you, Enthash. Alright, what was I doing? That's right, I was getting game up. Where is game? Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Game capture. Alright, this should work, I think. Sunflower, welcome in. How's it going? Aren't we going to address the elephant? I don't know what you guys are talking about. There's no elephant. Fuck the fucking... Okay, you know what? Fine. The elephant. The elephant in the room. Fine, we will address it. Even though it's already got an address on it. The elephant in the room is the fact that I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. It's over. The days of this being a variety stream are over. Goodbye, all other games ever. It's so over. I'm now just a Final Fantasy XIV streamer. Put address on it. That's a wonderful idea, but I am too lazy to go look up address PNG, save it, import it into OBS, and then figure out how to put it on there. Especially now that the joke's over. We've addressed it. It can go away now. Downloading Final Fantasy XIV. Why is it that every time I start playing a game, people start downloading it? Like, oh, I'm going to go play this again. It happened when I played DBD as well. People came back into it. Hello from Bean and I. Hello, Sunflower and Bean. You knew this would happen, was he? I did. Banana? Not going to download DBD ever. Based and real. I actually uninstalled it today. Because my SSD was getting full. So I was uninstalling a bunch of things, and that went as well. I freed up a couple 100 GB finally. Deleted a bunch of stuff, uninstalled a bunch of games. Things looking good now. Oh yeah, there is like a non-zero chance that my stream will just randomly die because my computer has just shit itself multiple times over the past week and I have not been able to figure out why. Thank you for reading my terrible typing. I didn't even realize that you made a typo until I like reread it now. My dyslexia cancelled out yours. Hey, was he flip? Wow, I look at that. I flip on command. Your slumpy fills my hard drive. No! Rev, look what you've done. I remember when I last touched my pooter, man. I can understand that. I get that. Okay. All right. Game. Because we are supposed to be playing a game here. Let's mute our music and... Actually, hang on. I gotta get game audio going as well. Give me one moment. One hot mo to figure this out. Properties. Application. Final Fantasy 14. Add selection. There we go. Okay. Do you fully understand? I didn't know you have tried being pregnant with a 9-month-old. Okay, okay. Look, I do not fully understand. Yes, I only know being a parent to twins. Not quite the same, I suppose. My kids were the same age. If it didn't work with the computer, I would only play on the Switch. What? What are we talking about? Is this Final Fantasy 14, the critically acclaimed MMO? I need to learn that copy pasta because I keep saying like the first couple sentences. Let me find it. There's no way it's just this short, right? Have you heard the critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy 14 with an expanded free trial which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Stormblood expansion up to level 70 for free with no restrictions on playtime? I could have sworn it was longer than that, but I don't know. I miss all of you. I miss you, Sunflower. I hope soon, but I start working on Monday after almost a year gone. That's crazy. I very much miss you. Mods, ban Justin. That's game. I'm smooth. Yeah, that was actually pretty funny. I will pay that. I'm gonna get a girlfriend this year because of that. Based. I believe in you, Justin. Mods, ban me. Mods, don't ban Milk. I liked it. That's good then. I've been slightly enjoying work more lately. I've been going through a slump where I've not been enjoying it. For no good reason, too. It's not like my work has changed. It's not like my responsibilities has changed or anything. I've just not been enjoying it. But now I'm starting to again, I think, maybe. Gonna lurk. I'm actually at work. Need to take some calls. Sounds like a plan. Bye, MK. Thank you for stopping by. Milk, I would never. Exactly. Lots of timing out and banning today. It's mostly just Rev. Hi, Sunflower. How are we doing? Shout out, still just in case. Get him a girlfriend. Yes. There you go. Single ladies, line up. Was he a tsundere? That's why. Rev is a tsundere. She's gonna be like, actually, I'm a kudere. But, you know, like, the fact that she's admitting to knowing more than, like, tsundere and yandere is pretty embarrassing. IMO. I actually have to go again, need a shower, and then go to my parents before they leave for a trip. Sounds like a plan. Thanks for stopping by, Sunflower. It's good to see you again, and I hope your visit with your parents goes well. I got called a gamer girl today. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry to hear that. You did not deserve that. I've informed your local council about you, and they will be taking legal action. Oh, man. They're gonna call animal control on me again. How you doing, sir? It's good to see you. Everyone is a tsundere if you really think about it. Pretty much, yeah. I'm not going to think about it, but I agree. One single average Asian boy in your area. You know what? Sure. Sure, we'll go with that. Lore-wise, I would be a dere. Isn't a dere just, like, super duper ultra sweet? First time you're raped. What is wrong with you? You said you were 6'3". Justin would never lie to us, right? What is my thoughts, Milk? I don't know. One single slightly above average Asian boy in your area. There we go. That's some confidence. Look at Justin go. He's improving his self-esteem. Girl next door. I thought Dere Dere was just all sweet, none of the other stuff. Because that's what the Dere means, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay, you know what? We're pulling up translate again. Dere Japanese definition. So it's apparently an onomatopoeia that describes the sound of feeling love-struck, dazed, and letting your guard down completely. And it's used usually to represent the lovey part of the personality types. So it would mean you're just entirely like lovey-dovey. Nothing else. It would mean that like you're not like the psycho of the yandere. And you're not the, I don't know, like... What even do you describe tsundere as? I know like what tsundere is, but I do not know how to put into words what the description is. The Dere Dere is like always the childhood friend. Are they? I'm very lovey-dovey. I mean, yes, you are, but you don't like present that from the start, you know? Because like the whole idea behind like tsundere is that yes, they do have that dere thing after you get past the exterior, but then like the Dere Dere sort of just doesn't have that exterior in the first place. Always a childhood friend. I mean, like, I can see that, but also, like, we weren't childhood friends. So, does that work here? Koi? I don't know if koi is the word, because, like, a tsundere, like, openly has disdain for you that eventually develops into a relationship, right? Kudere, sad bitch. Kudere is just, like, initially, like, very cold, right? I can't believe you got censored for that. She's been your guardian angel this whole time, perhaps. You know, it's so funny that we say that because the only time in my life I have nearly died was in New Zealand. Like that story, okay, that's story time. I went to New Zealand many years ago when I was 19. It would have had to have been 19. Was it 19? Yeah, it was when I was 19. I went to New Zealand when I was 19 with my family. It was just like a little holiday. We were down in the south around Queenstown. And what part of the many things that we did while we were down there was go whitewater rafting. So we're on a whitewater raft and our instructor or the guy running it, he's just like, you know, oh, I've been doing this for like over a decade. I've never had anyone, you know, tip over or crash. So he's got this spotless record. So we're like, okay, you know, we're in pretty good hands then. So sure enough, we're going down and we get to the rapids part and wouldn't you fucking know it, the boat tips. So we all get thrown out as we are entering the rapids. Thank fuck I have a life jacket on, but I'm literally thrown into the rapids. And as this happens, my left shoulder, which has been, at that point, it had been a problem for years. It frequently dislocated due to an injury I had years earlier. I hit the water in the rapids, boom, shoulder dislocates. I cannot even swim. So I am like underwater and I am struggling to get above water in these rapids, being thrown around everywhere, can't swim, can't use my arm. And I'm literally at that point thinking, you know, this is it. This is how I die. I actually, over the course of, I don't know, like half a minute to a minute, just came to terms with the fact that I was about to fucking die. And that still, to this day, is the closest I've ever come to death. Like, I genuinely believe that if I had been in the rapids for even, like, I don't know, 10 to 20 more seconds, it would have been it. I just would have fucking died. Because I was struggling to get above water. I couldn't breathe. I was, like, nearly fucking... Yeah, I nearly died. And it was in New Zealand. That's the thing. So if Rev is a guardian angel, why the fuck did I nearly die in her home country? Yeah, that's it. I'm calling it, was he died? He didn't survive. Yeah, moral of the story, I'm dead. I'm like a zombie sloth. We're building on my character here. Not only am I a sloth and an AI, I'm also undead. How do you have an undead AI? That's actually a really fucking cool concept. Like an undead robot. How do you combine those two? It's kind of like the Reanimen from Invincible, in a way. That's a cool concept. I'm going to workshop that. Workshop an undead AI. I feel like that's pretty sick. Obviously, I'm not going to be like an undead AI sloth, because I feel like that's, you know, too much. At that point, you're just got an identity crisis. I like to keep things simple. Springtrap, yeah, that's a good point actually. Springtrap's pretty cool. Ozzy died so he could meet his angel. Oh, Justin, you're not the smoothest anymore. I hate to tell you. That was actually pretty good. I will pay that. Robots are elementals if you think about it, like lightning elementals. Oh, that's a fun concept as well, actually. Just imagining like a lightning elemental that's trapped inside like a suit of armor, and it's like effectively a robot. That's very cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make an automation in in Pathfinder, and I'm gonna say that it's actually a elemental in a suit of armor or something. We know I'm smooth. I spit game by accident. Yeah, it is insane. My Capoid character is supposed to replace me after I die. Context? Yeah, context. He dies, you can meet his angel. Then why do he meet you? Because Rev's model is literally an angel. Like, her character is an angel soot. Someone hasn't been watching twitch.tv/Reverie8. And it shows. Boom, look at that. If you're not following, go check her out. Devil's Lie, was he? Well then, I don't know if I'm in heaven or hell. That would actually make a lot more sense. Like, how the fuck did I get into heaven? I'm a piece of shit. What the fuck? That's all there is to it. That's just what I had in mind when I made the OC. I see. Technically, it's a cherub. Cherub is a type of angel. Rev is a throne. Specifically, that is the type of angel that she is. Oh god, are we going to play any Final Fantasy today? It has been 45 minutes. I said that I was going to try and get to Heavensward today. I don't think that's going to happen at this rate. Makes sense that Wazzy lies because he's one handsome devil. Fuck! You're actually putting me out of business here. How am I supposed to make a name for myself as a charismatic and entertaining streamer when you're just out here showing me up like that? How do you guys know the main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak? Oh yeah, so if anyone doesn't know what's going on, dragons are attacking. Lots of dragons are attacking the place called Ishgard, and we've been roped in to help them. There's like a billion other pieces of story information, but like all that matters is that we're about to go kill dragons, probably. So they say the main host, they're talking about a group of dragons.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Also, let me know how the audio is. I don't know if it sounds loud enough. It looks kind of okay in the audio mixer, but it might be a bit too soft. I don't know. Dragon D's nuts. Exactly.
Wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury. All those people.
Alphino is right.
I have a problem with the fact that they just make everyone in this game unrealistically hot. Like the guys and the girls. It's Hades 2 all over again. I know this child from Magic the Gathering, Papalimo. Yeah, Papalimo. Levels are a little bit quiet. Alright, I will boost those up as soon as we get out of the cutscene. Because I don't think I can change it in cutscene.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the scions of the Seventh Dawn and
You gotta teach me your ways. Yeah, Rev, you've got to teach Justin how to actually have Riz.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed.
Be on the spectrum? No, Justin's already achieved that bit. There's clearly got to be another step, though. But I am exactly, yeah.
If all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go. The path we now
There's me, the
follow
only one
will
wearing
carry.
actual fucking armor.
I pray you will walk with us to the end.
It's pretty banging armor, though, isn't it? Kind of slaps. I don't know how I feel about the arm guards. They feel a bit garish, but the rest I can get with. Okay, it's a really kind of weird niche, but I like body armor that is like solid steel, but still has the abs carved into it. Like, it's so funny. It's just like, you can't see my abs, so I'm just gonna have like ab imprints on the fucking metal armor just to flex. He's just standing there, menacingly. Exactly. Is it supposed to be another child named Tataru? Yes. Tataru is like the, what would you say? The receptionist, basically. Just make a D&D character named Rage Bait. That would be pretty funny.
Then it is settled.
Ask nicely and I might spit some game into your mouth.
Of our intentions.
Rev, please don't spit into other people's mouths too. To what? Was he asked nicely? So the funny thing is I talk so much shit, no one will ever know what's true and what's not. What's he saying? Why is there no audio anymore? There's not even the music. Okay, that guy's just walking away now. Cash girl, you stole her? Yes, you stole her. You got your Stola, you got Minfilia. You got me, the Hero of Light. Alright, we're going to increase volume. On his knees too, gotta respect the throne. I respect the throne by sitting on it, obviously. Riz is on fire today. Alright. For the scenes that are not voiced, do we just skip through them? Do I just like leave them for you guys to read on your own? Or am I doing voices? What do you guys think? It's up to you guys how we approach this. Hire Nat to read them? Great idea. She's offline on Discord. I can't even tell her to get in here to do voices. It's just like, all right, it's your turn now. I'm going to just sit here while you do all the voices. Is this just a floating... Is this just a floating stream? Because I can get a notebook. You should just be writing down like everything that both Rev and I say, and you'll be a Riz God in no time. Man, if only other people had voices. If only. If only, you know, any other human being on the planet had a voice. But no, I will do voices. Especially because, like, I should get into the habit, given that I do plan to stream this for a long time. Quote me anyway, not was he? What?
I have bid the Archons travel to their assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. The small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support I leave to Elfinord. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would also have you consider the matter of our own security. Revenant's Toll is but a short flight from the snowfields of Corthus. It is not unimaginable that the fight may spill across the border.
Fuck you, Nightbot. What is that for? I'm offering to VA. I know you are. I'm probably gonna do it myself just because I'm gonna be doing this like every day. This is gonna be streaming every day I stream, and I feel like I should get used to doing all of the voices, if that makes sense. I'm gonna smoke crack. Wazzy, it's your fault. It's unreal. 8 is the best number, so after all 3 8s is very best. Real. Please not admit to committing crimes on stream.
Pray brief Slavborn on the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. The frontier settlers must be prepared for aught that might wing its way over our walls. I only hope that such precautions prove unnecessary. Before you leave, might I suggest that you have Tataru accompany you? She has a talent for administration and a firm grasp of the practical challenges we may encounter.
element to every crime I've ever gotten away with. Oh, Justin's out. Hitting on a 16. Wild. What was the dealer's card? A 4? I would not have hit when the dealer's got a 4. The dealer's gonna go bust. Oh yeah, here you go. Who was asking about Tataru? Here's Tataru. I didn't even realize Tataru was a girl until now.
We are rather close to Corthus, aren't we? We'd best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. Oh, and we'll also need to have beds and bandages laid out just in case. A good receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Wazzy. I've 101 things to discuss with Slavborn.
Automatically busted just because. Okay, and Thatch. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading all of that out loud. 1. Selling Vin Diesel's toilet paper. That's not a crime. It's a public service. 2. Assault and battery. 3. Smoking crack in Wazzy streams. What you do in the comfort of your own home, watching your favorite streamer, should be no one else's business.
I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to Carthus, then the toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and look out immediately. I'll also see about finding room for an infirmary, as well as temporary housing for victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. But as for rounding up volunteers for the fight itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil, and I am certain headquarters will say the same. There will be no official Adventurers Guild presence at the siege. That said, each adventurer is of course free to do as he or she will. I shall have a word with some of the more capable colleagues on your behalf, and you might try your luck here in Revenant's Toll. I dare say there are a few stout souls about town who will answer your call to arms.
Wazzy, what race is your character? And ARR is. I'll type it in chat because it's a little weird. They are like kind of dragon people. Can I show you? I don't know if there's any easy way to show you. Oh, there you go. So this is what my character looks like. So you can see you got like dragon tail, dragon horns, and other markings and stuff. I like them a lot. They are by far my favorite race. I mean, like, it's just, I don't know. In a world where there are, well, like bunny people, cat people, tall people, regular people, you got dragon people, you know? How the fuck can you say no to dragon people? Like, look at those horns. They're raw, man. Golden radium? Yes, exactly. You have to voice one of these as Bogans, was he? Yeah. We'll find a Bogan. It's hard because some of these have actual voices. I've forgotten most of what their regular voices sound like. So as a result, there's going to be a very large discrepancy between my normal voice and their actual voices. Surprised you didn't make him brown? He's purple. Why'd I do that when he can be purple? Purple's a rad color. I fucking love purple. He's got blue hair because he's an anime protagonist. Did you pick it because it had aura? Yes, definitely.
Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse.
Oh, man. It's going to take so long to get through them all. Accomplished adventurer.
Spare me your talk of glory and fame. I'm not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. I've survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay well away from Ishgard.
I got called an anime protag. Didn't hear what his response to my offer because I was getting chicken. Who called you an anime protagonist? I said my character looks like an anime protagonist. Ishgard sounds like she's in a right mess.
That ain't what I want to talk to ye about. I need ye to cast your mind back to the scuffle with the Empire out by the processing plant. The lad from Little Alamigo by the name of Willard was there within the fort that day, and I want to know if you've seen him since. Have ye? God's damn it, I feared as much. No one's bloody seen him. And it's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. But that ain't all. Around the time Willard stopped turning up for duty, them black market weapons went missing from our vault in Uldar. So now, of course, half the Braves suspect the lad was making off with the goods. Folks like to believe our company's a little disciplined fighting force, but as you and me both know, it's no more than a motley collection of mercenaries, adventurers, and Grand Company veterans. The only thing that bind us together is some vague oath about fighting for the freedom of all. That and steady pay.
Yesterday during Grim Dawn, when I was talking about being the king of marbles. Oh yeah, true. That was funny. I'm still a GAN virgin. That is... Please choose your words a bit better, Justin.
Now, compared to most others in the crew, Willard's a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp amongst wolves. The boy's got passion. When he talked about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type.
2 sloths in a trench coat. Mods ban Ptev. He knows too much. He knows too much. Ban him!
And then, and this is just between you and me, mind, there's the fact that this lad wanted to tell me something queer he'd noticed in the ledgers. Something about the Braves' numbers not adding up. Aye, there's a villain at the end of the trail I've stumbled on, and I'll bet me good eye it ain't young Willard. Anyhow, you've got a war to wage, so I'll let you get on. I just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing you, Wazzy.
This chicken is not very good. It's soggy but dry. Yeah. The food is so bad it becomes an oxymoron. Adventurous Frontier Hand. This is a guy? Yeah. He looks a bit like a twink.
So Ishgard seeks sellswords to bolster its ranks, eh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of this siege, those nobles will surely be generous with their rewards. Ah, but I have pledged myself to guard Revenant's toll. Modest work though it is, I am loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do, what to do.
Alright, you know what? I'm not putting on voices for each individual one of these guys. I gotta draw the line somewhere. One-off characters don't get their own voices. Wait, where is this person? There you are. Sell me blade to these guardians? Well, them dragons are a fearsome lot, but I'll slay my fair share if the coin was good. I've worked for one of them knights before, you know? Watched me like a bloody hawk he did. Still, I'd put up with worse than that for a heavy coin purse. That mean he's in? These people sure love talking in riddles. Did you get more tea? Very good. Twinks come with a set age range. True, yeah. Angular adventurer? Volunteer my services in the defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claim the lives of every one of my brothers. I do not mean to offer them mine. So to escape such a fate that I took up the mantle of adventurer in the first place. I would sooner die in pursuit of fortune than huddled behind an icy wall. No one is keen. Which is, I guess, pretty fair. How the fuck do I get out of here? There we go. Rev needs her tea, was he? Yes. I thought I was quite sweet, actually, because when I picked Rev up at the airport and brought her back to my house, when she was over for the week and a half, I had an entire 1.5 liter bottle of peach iced tea in the fridge. It was ready to go. That crystal is also an MTG card. There are a lot of them, I see.
There you are, Wazzy. So did you sway any hearts? A 1 or 2, hey? Well, added to mine, that makes 3 or 4, not including Slavborn's friends. We won't have the largest company in the army, but I'd say one Revenant's Toll veteran is worth a dozen clanking knights at least.
That's why Wazzy's the best? No.
Oh, I've been so caught up with recruiting that I almost forgot. There's been word from Elfinod. Apparently the Alliance leaders are convening in Uldar to discuss Ishgard's plight. And they've requested your presence, as usual. Anyway, you'd best make your way to Uldar or you'll be late. Elfinod said that he would meet you on the Royal Promenade.
Hopefully this is a voiced cutscene. Please tell me we get a voice cutscene for this. Alright, we're gonna go to the Chamber of Rule. Ducky, welcome in, how's it going? Chamber of Rule. It's the Ducky Momo, the one and only. How's it going, Ducky? Ready for tomorrow? Another one has fallen to the drug that is Final Fantasy XIV. Yes, unfortunately. And Hades 2 joins the pile of games that I started on stream and never finished. RIP. My apologies for calling you away from your tasks. I had hoped to proceed with the negotiations one leader at a time, but it seems my urgent requests for an audience have prompted a gathering at the council. Needless to say, I felt obliged to attend. The alliance leaders are already seated within. Let's join them, shall we?
We are well aware of Ishgard's
Oh, thank God it's
dilemma,
voiced.
and we agree with your assessment.
Final Fantasy.
Then I trust
Yes,
there are
Bunny.
no objections to the Crystal Braves' intervention.
Uldar has none.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but two of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard. Not when our own homes are still under siege.
Doing works, no worries at all. You started playing, let's go poo. Yes, indeed. I've been playing for a little bit. I'm over 80 hours now. It's all been off stream, but now it is on stream. It has begun. We are on stream now. What server? Materia. Sephiroth specifically.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano
26 seconds
undefended as
old?
well.
Nice.
Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
They clearly have other fucking things to deal with, Elfinod.
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Raban is my
Support.
boy. He's the
A
G.
handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
Bruh, boy, kill me. I used to be Materia as well, but I moved my characters to EU and JP. Yeah, I was talking with Astral. He said he's on Japan.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords? Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people.
Yeah, they're correct.
If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed.
I do not like Elfie. He annoys the shit out of me. Yappy.
Limsa comes first, then
I
the
suddenly
Alliance,
managed to make
and
Japan
finally,
sound French.
circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Yes, call him out, Meryl Wib.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again.
I just love his voice acting. He's got such a unique voice. It goes hard. Oh yeah, was he? Are we doing the Fuzzy Finder for tabs I told you about to study for interns? Sounds like a good idea, Krieg.
If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
It's always so hard to take her seriously. She looks like she's fucking 8 years old or something, running the country. She's probably like 20 or 30 or something. Eventually, I'll finish my binary tree algorithm, I swear.
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
He knows something's up. He knows that she plans to abdicate the throne. Or he sniffs it. Did the F12 slowly because brain is slow? Real. Then got the last layer, pretty fast OLL, then straight into a J-perm. Fastest, nice. Sin, welcome in, how's it going? Hello, dear Sloth Boy. Hello, dear Purgatory Boy. I don't know how to qualify that. Purgatory Boy? Sin Boy? I don't know. Once again.
Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear we would have been left with little alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Harshafont and Sir Amaric to their fate. We must abide by the Council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians.
Book Boy? Okay, that's a good one. Book Boy, there's some nice alliteration there. We like that.
When the assault is begun, we will have but a moment to conclude our audience with the... we have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders.
I can't read, oh my fucking god.
Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Duradair
At the Steel Vigil. I can't read today. Guys, what's wrong? Help. Are you enjoying Final Fantasy XIV? It's pretty good. I know that it is very slow to start, but it has definitely been picking up as I've gotten towards the end of A Realm Reborn.
Man the cannons alongside the knights, and thin the Dravanian horde as they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able.
What do you mean you can't read today? Okay, listen, you're not wrong, but shut up.
Wazzy, I would have you and your adventurer allies boost their defenses at the Steps of Faith. Report first to Sir Marceline at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory.
Talking about books going to read, just bought another book, and I have yet to finish this one and another one. I can't say much. I've not been doing I've not been doing much reading for a long time now. I need to get back into reading. I have books I want to read. I've just been so fucking tired and out of it. That is slowly improving. I'm feeling really good right now, honestly. Like a little bit tired, but, you know, getting there. I say it, and I just immediately fucking yawn. But no, I slept for like 10 hours, and God, I needed that. My sleeps have actually been finally feeling fulfilling for the first time in years, it seems. It's been really making a difference actually sleeping. You're the appointed captain of the sellsword contingent? Then welcome. There's no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravinian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks. And for the present, I would have you join them. This is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily servants seek to divide and confuse our forces, but we will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the steps of faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, they shall face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report to me once their advanced skirmishers are slain. Okay. Can I get through? Beep beep. I gotta go to Whitebrim. Okay. Not allowed to go north just yet. Heavensward is an absolute joy. I didn't have much fun with ARR. Yeah, that's what I've heard a lot of. Just like, you know, get through ARR and that's when it really picks up. So I'm hoping so. ARR's had some good moments and it is definitely picking up now at the end of it. But yeah, there's been a lot of just like, talk to this person, go to this area, talk to this person, go back to that first area and talk to them again. Which has been kind of annoying, but whatever. Get over here, stupid dragon thing. Let's mince them. Man, I am having a lot of fun as Warrior. Although I'm going to be swapping to Dark Knight as soon as I get the chance. Your post ARR? I'm in the Astral Era quests right now, which are still part of A Realm Reborn, I think. I don't know exactly what people say are... like, what people classify each as. Like, I completed the Umbral Era questline, but I think people still count Astral Era as being A Realm Reborn, right? Isn't this game has a guild system? Yes, it does. And yes, I will join one. I haven't looked into it too much yet because, I don't know, like, I've just been focused on the main story quest and stuff. But yeah, eventually I'll probably join a guild. Got 5 sub-30s in a row? Look at you go, Justin. You're on that grind. You're gonna beat me at this rate. The second DLC most folks absolutely hate, similar to how A Realm Reborn was. So you might hit that same wall then. What's the second one? Is that Shadow Walkers? Is that Shadow Bringers? Or is it Endwalker? Because I heard Shadow Walkers... oh, Stormblood. Okay. So I was going to say, I heard that Shadowbringers is, like, really fucking good. I've heard people just glaze... oh, no, I'm meant to go back here. Gotta go somewhere else. I've heard people just glaze the living shit out of Shadowbringers. Stormblood sucks? Oh, man. Oh, well. I'll get through it. Heavensward is absolute peak. Same with Shadowbringers, but Stormblood is awful. I see. It says... Heavensward, Stormbringer... Shadow Walkers, Shadowbringer, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Dawn Trail. They're the 5 out at the moment, right? Mostly politics and fetch quests. Kill me, please. And then they've got like Everchill. Is that the one that's coming out next year? I just want to stab stuff. Yeah, I get that. I do enjoy politics, but please, like, don't make the entire fucking quest line just entirely politics. It's not engaging gameplay when it is just fucking run around, talk to people. That has been what has pissed me off the most in A Realm Reborn. You know what? I don't even have to dodge. It is not worth wasting my time by dodging. Man, how do these guys get beaten? I'm beating like 5 dragons at once. You guys fucking suck. But you're the warrior of light. It's no wonder you're that strong. I don't even have Heidelman's blessing anymore, and I am rinsing them. I'm turning these stupid overgrown lizards into fucking shoes. I'm gonna make a wallet out of them. These guys couldn't even fight as a group of 4. God, that's even more embarrassing. Tab DLC is pure politics, and it comes directly after the awesomeness in Heavensward, so it hits way worse. Yikes. I'm told Shadowbringers is good enough that it's worth it. Lizzie, aren't you part dragon? Technically it's unknown. Like I don't know if it gets confirmed later on, but in the character creation at least, it's kind of a thing of it's like, oh, some people say that the Aura have dragon's blood, but this has not been proven. So it's I don't know, it's a speculation. If you can send me that wallet, I'd appreciate it. Mine has seen better days. I don't actually have a wallet IRL. I have a phone case that has a detachable pop socket / card holder, and that's it. I just keep my cards in there. Imagine if they were a gecko. Geckos are so cool, man. I like geckos. EP's cool. Appreciate you, Aussie. Always good to see you. Good to see you too, Sin. I hope you have a great sleep, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Looking forward to the finale. It'll be interesting. Fighting a BBEG. What news, adventurer? The reinforcements? Decimated, you say? To shreds, you say? Dravanian devils, damn their scaly hides. Hold fast to your grief and fury, sir. We will avenge the deaths of your fellows in the battles to come. Sir Marceline wishes to prepare you for the siege of Ishgard. You're one of those, yes. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the steps of faith, a great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the sea of clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane wards that form the barriers we call Danafin's Collar. You are so close to Heavensward? I am, yes. How many quests do I have left, actually? Let me find it. I've got too many tabs open from shitposting and such. Give me a minute. Alright, we are at... What quest are we at? We're at, like, Defenders for Ishgard? Where are we? No. And we'll see in a second. Should the Dravanians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm within the city itself. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm from coming to those parts of the bridge wherein the wards are sealed. Soon you can get Dark Knight, I'm very keen, yes. 3 yet remain, and we have dispatched our forces accordingly. I would ask you and your comrades to accompany our defenders at the outermost ward. I should hope that includes us well, yes? Yo, it's the Scions! The boys and girls, the goats. The Scions of the 7th Dawn! We could not well sit idly by while the hordes threaten the good people of Ishgard. I want to do a voice for Y'shtola because she's the goat. She's our girl, but I don't know how. I don't know if I can do that. I'm more of a warrior paladin guy. I mean, I'm rocking warrior right now. I do enjoy it as well, actually. I'll probably end up playing all of the tank classes at least, because I do enjoy tank. I'm a tank kind of guy.
Indeed. To do otherwise would go against all that Master Louis Soir has taught us. As for where we may be of most assistance, I think it prudent we divide ourselves into 2 groups. Ida and I will join the rear guard. Right. If the dragons should reach us, we'll be sure to give them what for.
I can't do Ida's voice, it's way too high-pitched. Whereas from Crazy Self-Sustain and Paladin has amazing util, but Dark Knight is a Dark Knight. They rock a fucking great sword. Thank you, all of you. Pray speak with me again when your preparations are complete, and together we shall stand against the Horde. Shut the fuck up, kid. Go back to kindergarten. What? Where the hell did that come from, Krieg? Who are you talking to? Are we yelling at Papa Limo? I trust you already then? Good. Come, let us make for the battlefield. Oh, man, you hate him. Whoa, big boy. Is that Nidhogg? Nah, it's got 2 eyes, so it can't be Nidhogg. So we're on the Steps of Faith, which means there's, including this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 quests left. Although I think I might need to do a couple of other side quests that aren't part of the main series. Because I have not completed all of the quests for the Crystal Tower. The game's a little loud now. Alright, hang on, gang. That's a bit better, yeah. That's better. All right. Beat that dragon up. Hell yeah. I should have swapped back to Dragoon for this one. It'd be more fitting. I have a Dragoon that's around level 50 as well. It was my first class. We're damaging the... What the fuck am I meant to do? You're saying that like I've done something wrong, like I'm meant to be defending it better, but I've been killing these things as fast as I can. Was that Windows XP menu? Oh, I changed the theming. Specifically to look like old-fashioned Final Fantasy 4, old-fashioned Final Fantasy menus. You can change it to look much more modern, but I explicitly made it that because I think it's cool. It's very like retro. It's good. I like. God, it still feels loud actually. Hang on. Oh man. Can't move. God, please, no. Oh, I can't even... Okay, sure. Run.
Aoife, to me.
You go, Y'shtola. Used to be a legit quest where people join in back then, but they changed it. Oh man, that would have been so cool. Man, look at this fucking health sponge. You like nostalgia? That's what you like? Don't lie to me. You like the ugly menu? I enjoy, unironically, I enjoy things that are conventionally considered... Like, I enjoy conventionally unattractive UI if it has a retro style to it. If that makes any sense at all. There are a lot of like ugly UIs that I think are, you know, very cute and aesthetically pleasing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Eating that one. Sure. Okay, so when he makes ready to breathe fire, I've got to get out of the center. Uh-oh. Man, this is a big boy. We're getting through him. Oh, what the fuck? He can summon dragons? You can imagine dragons. Why can't I attack them? Necron, welcome in. How's it going? 50 streak. Holy shit. That's insane. You're insane. Am I allowed to attack, like, anyone? I gotta go all the way back here, I see. Okay. It's a good thing I can't count. Oh my god, I adore Ida. Imagine Dragon D's nuts. Yes. Sir, a second Dragon D's nuts joke has hit the chat. How many more are we gonna have before this stream is over? How many more am I going to laugh at? Man, if they need to defeat us with sheer numbers, they're going to need a lot more than this. Let's go. Horde Transcendent. Pretty raw name, actually. Sub-Dad. Man, I'm kind of scared. If that is not even one of, like, the sons of Midgar Sorna, if that is, like, not even the level of Nidhogg, then what the fuck is Nidhogg going to be like? Nidhogg going to be a beefy boy. There's so much health. I imagine this would have been much faster with actual people. With NPCs that hit like wet noodles at their best. This is less than ideal. There we go. I saw that one coming. Are we just meant to lose this? I mean, like, there's not really much else I can do, right? We've been wailing on it like mad, and we're not even halfway. Oh, man. Assuming it's anything like Norse namesake, large enough to wrap around the world fully. Okay, it's definitely not that big because we know how big its dad is, and its dad is like the OG wyvern, the OG dragon. So it's not that big, but it is definitely very big. Estian is here. The guy that I thought I killed, but is actually back and is an ally now. I do appreciate that this game actually kind of addresses if you've had interactions with the character in the past. Like, when whatever his name is, Estinian. When Estinian shows up, he actually acknowledges that I am the Azure dragon, whatever it's called. God, this is loud, actually. Is this too loud for anyone? Do I need to turn it down now? Got 6 sub-30s in a row. Could have gotten 6 sub-30s and a sub-20. You'll get there eventually, Justin. I believe in you. Maybe I should disappear. Dark humor is seeping in. Sometimes can go too far in Twitch. Dad's still buying a smoke, Justin? What? Oh my god, MK is mogging us again. Maybe we get through half of it. That'd be nice. I wonder if it's time-based or just damage-based that it does its thing. Oh man, I can't interrupt its actions. Yeah, I should have brought the Dragoon for this. It would have been so much more fitting. Got to mog him? I know. I gotcha. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that, aren't I? No, never mind. Nope, I can't even get there. Sure. Alright, we've got it down to his health bar. That's progress. Yeah, I don't think we kill him in time. Defeat him before the knights lose their resolve. Did Nat join in as well? No, I started this offline, actually, so I've been playing this for a fair bit, and I kind of just did it on my own. I know that, Sean's been trying to get Nat to join, though. Sean's been trying to get Nat to play for ages. This one, I met a mod that is not Nat Revel Grass. Sunflower was in here as well, earlier as well, actually. Who else is there? And I think the only other mod is Kasai, who's not around much. But you can do /mods to see who the mods are, though. It's like /mods. Respect the dedication. Lots of people drop the game from the start because it's rough. I don't mind it, honestly. I've been having a good enough time. I mean, it's not like I haven't been having fun. Can you believe I woke up at 6? No, I don't believe it, Justin. Stop lying. You didn't wake up at 6. Can't believe you would lie for clout like that. I thought better of you. Necron, tell your son off for lying. He's your son. There's no way he could wake up at 6. Thank you for the pet pets, Rev. The dragons, they are withdrawing. Victory is ours. Why do I feel like that's not the case? Why do I feel like it's not victory? And cheese. Wazzy will find a way to drag her. I don't think I can drag her into this, unfortunately. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions. Slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Ice Heart and all the rest. Time to vanish. You enjoy overdosing on Final Fantasy XIV. There's no such thing as overdosing on Final Fantasy XIV, don't lie. A lot of dialogues change if you have a certain job leveled up. Yeah, I noticed that, because I have Dragoon at 50. So when we got introduced to Estinian as part of the main story cutscene, he acknowledged that I'm the Azure Dragon. And I was like, that is a nice touch. I appreciate that. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg, and only your death will sate my lance. I know that Estinian armor? Yeah, it's like the OG Dragoon armor. It's a classic. It's been around for decades. Have that on my Monster Hunter World save? Yeah, there's a lot of collabs between the two games. There's a Rathalos in Final Fantasy XIV, I'm pretty sure. Was he? The dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting of the Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my crystal braves were not found wanting. Commander Olivier, was he? True to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. Why Rathlos? It's like the flagship of Monster Hunter. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray let us meet anon, that I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. Rathalos isn't even a high rank anymore. It can be. There's the Dread King Rathalos from GU. That's a deviant. That's one of the hardest monsters in the game. We have indeed achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And, mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ascians and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And, as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. Get in the van. I know they mean Vanguard, but still. Alfie's just like, Hero of Light, get in the van. The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. It is a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come, and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend and I. We have done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. I haven't gotten a top play on Osu in a year. Haven't gotten top play on Osu. Haven't set any new Minecraft speedrun records. What are you doing with yourself, Justin? Come on. You're falling apart. If you just have more than 3 streams open, or have way too many tabs open, I mean, at some point it stops counting. It's like 2 or 3. I don't know what the number is these days, but if you have more than that, it just stops counting new ones. So there's no point lurking in like 10 streams. I'm sure I need to shake this hangover off before we have guests. Good luck with that one, Necron. Need to chase that dopamine rush? Yeah, that's fair. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accomplish Captain Ilbert back to Uldar, and reassign those braves whose squads suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale with Minfilia in person. 2 years ago it counted. They've changed a lot since then, though. It is now like 2 or 3. We will see to informing the other nations of what took place here. Do be sure to give our regards to Minfilia. They've changed a bunch trying to counter viewbotting and just hurt like regular streams and streamers in the process, because fuck Twitch. Wazzy, I don't stream anymore, so how would I know? MK, go live. Do it now. I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't want to hear, but I'm working. Like, no, go live. I should probably unpin that message. It was funny for a while. I don't want to shit on Rev that bad. Oh, fuck. I deleted the message. I meant to unpin it. Whatever. MK go live. No balls. Yeah. Mozzie, welcome back. Alfinord sent word of the siege, and of course of the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, Wazzy. Thank you. What do we want? Sure. I don't use materia anyway. I can't be fucked. Infilia seems loath to put you to further trouble so soon after your last great exertion. But I'm the only one that gets shit done around here. You must be weary, Wazzy, and now may very well be your only chance to... Antecedent! Antecedent? Antecedent? Antecedent, I think. A messenger from Uldar arrived with a missive for you. The Royal Seal. Curious indeed. It's the meta right now. IRL stream. Yeah, hang on, I'm gonna go live as well. You can get 24/7 sloth. Oh, never IRL stream on work? I can get fired? Yeah, real. Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Uldar in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem we are to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege. You for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refuse to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share the glory of your triumph? Ah, but mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. I'm gonna make my future kid go to Streamer University? Justin, why would you hate your kid like that? What the fuck have they done to you? Please don't become a parent, Justin. We have scarce had time to mourn Moonbreyer, and I, for one, am in no mood to carouse? Sure, but I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Tataru, if you would do me a favor of contacting the rest of the Scions? Of course, Descendant. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Jeez, what's your problem? Curious. I've never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. Could aught be amiss? Tataru got lip. Tataru needs to be put in her place. I'm gonna go ask her what's wrong. Gonna be like, why you got lip? Who said you could have sass? Yes, I love my forced 10-second survey. Just to be like, Tataru is not here. Like, no fucking shit. Who would have ever guessed that Tataru was not where I am looking? Tataru? I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied. I don't even stream? Oh wait, that was a lie. I stream sometimes. Don't stream enough. Go live, MK. And not when I'm asleep this time. Alright, where is Tataru? There you are. Shortcuts, speedrun strats. Oh, Wazzy, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing, really. Well, it's not nothing exactly, but it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. You always know what to say, Wazzy. I'm glad we had this little chat. Yes, I'm so helpful. I know just what to say. It's like, how is this a quest, man? I've just walked outside, talked to her, said nothing at all, and now just go back and it's quest complete. Like, why is that a quest? Why is that not just like rolled up into another quest? It feels weird. Got a lurk, need to yell at some coworkers? Based. Yell at them for me. Alright, Minfilia. I brought her back. Yes, Tataru, you have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Wazzy made me realize there's no time like the present. And time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you have certainly earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers in the Crystal Brave, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Horay Boulder and Coltonet have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I, too, should acquire the power to defend myself, and others, more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Yeah, why is Minfilia not learning how to fight, huh? She's meant to be our leader, and I have not seen her, like, raise a fist against someone. Is she literally just here as eye candy?
Whoa, hey!
That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell with which I might help, antecedent? Ah, not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh, yes. Pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol, and I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer, of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well. I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, antecedent. I take my leave of you. What a thoroughly engaging and interesting quest. That's alright, that's one more down. 2 quests? And they're both mainline ones? An unexpected ambition? Okay, they're both required, I think. The power to defend oneself. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Oriange mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanima. Mayhap she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanists Guild in Limsa Laminsa. Yes, that would be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I am not alone in my concern for her safety. Got no faith in our gal, Tataru. I can't believe this. Do I have the Arcanists Guild as a teleport point? I do. Culinarians Guild is the one that I'm missing. I know it's missing one, I couldn't remember which one. Want to go downstairs? Alright. We're down to like 7 quests now, I think. We're almost there. Wazzy, what are you doing here? I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I, Tataru, shall become a great and powerful Arcanist. And now, at Miss Thubbergame's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise. Until we meet again. Oh man, now we've got to go and talk to the guild leader. We're like a helicopter parent, I swear to God. We have zero faith in this Lalafell to get her job done. We seem to think she's likely to just fucking explode if she is so much as looked at by a monster. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanists Guild. Do you require assistance? So you're acquainted with our newest member. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I fear young Tataru may not be ideally suited to the study of Arcanima. Nevertheless, she would not be denied and goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one all Arcanists are expected to complete. A thought occurs to me. Why not supervise young Tataru's training? Well, there's no young there. Why not supervise Tataru's training? You are clearly an accomplished adventurer, and given your relationship with the girl, you seem an ideal person to have on hand. Her trial will be conducted at the cliffs south of Zephyr Gate. You need only observe at a distance. Alright. We got a spy on her. Why are we helicopter parenting again? Someone tell me. We're like the helicopter dad. Minphilly is the helicopter mom. Yeah, the rate we're going, I don't think I'm actually going to end up completing a Realm Reborn today. Especially given, like, the last quest is probably going to be a massive dungeon or some shit. But I think we'll get pretty close. We're really just going to hide in the bushes. So how many got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 quests left. But we've also got to complete, I think, a couple more of the Crystal Tower quests. Azure seas to pirates port. I'm not even going to try and sing this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm skipping. Oh ho ho, are those crates I spy? And this must be the true test. But we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? Get him. Carbuncle? She's got abandoned by her little spirit animal. That's crazy. Why are there so many monsters? What the fuck? Come back, Carbuncle! Come back! See, we weren't even needed here. It's crazy. Why, hello, Tataru. Fancy seeing you here. I should have known you'd come, Wazzy. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of these wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Mistress Silbergrim Thubbergame of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. Wait, hang on, I can teleport for free. This is my hometown. I got this. Man, I wish streaming was my job. But God knows how many fucking viewers I would need to actually be able to subsist off Twitch earnings. It would have to be hundreds, I think. To even make like minimum wage, you'd need like several hundred, I would say. Wait, did I go to the wrong place? Am I stupid? No? Oh, it's right across from here. I'm stupid, but not for the reason that I initially thought. Also, we do have ads starting in just under a minute, everyone. They'll run for 3 minutes, and then you'll get another hour of gameplay afterwards. So take a moment to stretch, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, and I'll catch you on the other side. Ah, back so soon? How fared our fledgling Arcanist? Abysmally, Mistress Thubber Game. Fuck, I hate this name. Why do all of the people in Limsa Laminsa have the dumbest names? Abysmally, as Wazzy will testify. I was wrong to become an Arcanist. Wrong as usual. I am completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tatara, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you gain a solid grasp on the fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would have struggled to even summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? Maybe she should be a scholar instead. You are too kind, Mr. Stolbelgame. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. I hear Scuttle waking up behind me. He's grouping himself again. Now we've got to go back to Mordona. Okay, there's the random one-off hiccup. Only hiccup for the stream. There you guys go. It's this way, right? Now we get the other quest. I wonder, do you perchance... Oh, another perchance. I've been keeping count of all the perchances. I think we are at 5 so far. Do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Horay Boulder with a capable adventurer? Well, I'm sorry to say that I have as of yet been able to do so. I realize that you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and that escort duty is frankly beneath a man of your talents. Yes, this is true. Don't you dare assign me to fucking escort duty. But I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? No. 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 No! I said no! It seems only fair that I explain the importance of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea, taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, and so we ask the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Horay Boulder and Cool Tenet were to act as 2 such escorts, as was the 3rd adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not properly fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. You truly are a pillar of strength, Wazzy. Horay Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. Can I see, please? I don't want the fucking chandelier in my face. Man, I beat both of these guys up in a fight. This is ridiculous. Why am I accompanying them? Ah, Wazzy, isn't true you agreed to lend us a hand? No, I did not. I did not agree. Huzzah, what did I tell you, Coltonant? Our misfortune has become a blessing, an opportunity to serve alongside the warrior of light himself. Need I remind you that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route? True, true. But our mission is the same. Separated by moms we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. If such thoughts bring you joy, you are welcome to think them. To more practical concerns, Wazzy, we would have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. He is waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate locations to take his readings. In spirit, Wazzy, in spirit we shall be together every step of the way. God, this sounds like I'm going to want to pull my teeth out and bite my own head off with them. I should actually be queuing up for, I think it's like Circus Tower? Question mark. Where is it? Is it a raid? Ah, there it is. It's a 24-player one. Holy shit. Oh, no, it says 1 to 8 players. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is required. Oh, it is 8. It is 20 players. 24. I'm scared of being a tank in a raid. Pet-pets? Think about the pet-pets, Rev. Average wait time more than 30 minutes? Kill me. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's a lot of pet-pets. Okay. I wonder, actually. What if? Oh my god, I gotta clean this shit out. I'm almost full on weapons. What if I equip my Uchi Katana? Equip my recommended gear. Yes, I know how the send gauge works. I've equipped this before. It's more than 30 minutes at the moment, but what if I withdraw? There we go, DPS 6 minutes. Alright, we fuck around as a DPS for now, I guess. Better than waiting half a fucking hour. I thought tank times were meant to be faster than DPS. Maybe not when there are 15 DPS required for a raid. At last, the Scion's man deigns to grace me with his presence. A pity that we have no time for pleasantries. Our first destination is Isom Ha. Come, we are late enough as it is. Alright. Oh. Wait, is it up this way? Yes, it is. I'm blind. I couldn't see it for a second. We duck off over this way, and we're Gucci. Why are you unsettled, buddy? Yes, this location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require but a moment to take the necessary measurements. I trust I need not explain that my work can suffer no interruptions. Then please, stand at an appropriate distance and keep watch for wild beasts. Man, it feels so unnecessary to have these gauges that just take multiple seconds to fill up. Hang on. I forgot how to play this class. Oh, that's right. Down the bottom are my AoEs. Right? Wait, how do I do this one? What's that? That's a combo from Fuga? What's Fuga? Oh, that's Fuga. Okay, so yeah, there we go. That's how I do this. I am slowly remembering how to samurai. That's alright. I see we have both completed our respective tasks. A satisfactory outcome. Though if I can make one suggestion, you might try to dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I do not like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Now then, snake multiweights, shall we? Off we go. I hope this this raid actually does pop. I was waiting over half an hour to do a whatchamacallit. I'm struggling to think right now. Over half an hour to do a fight. What do you call the fights? Hang on, there's a name for them. Trial, that's it. Waiting over half an hour to do a trial before. Right about here, yes. As before, I would ask that you keep an eye out for dangerous beasts as I work. He decided he gets a really fucking posh ass voice. Fuck this guy. I hate him already. Oh. Boom, boom. Look at that damage. Hang on. I'm doing my skills all around the wrong way. God, it is such a pretty class though. Like, look at that. It's gorgeous. Definitely feels good. Fun class. Samurai is a top tier class. Fascinating. These readings are not at all what I expected. Though perhaps that should come as no surprise. I'm not given to superstition, but there is a queer, almost blasphemous air hereabouts. Let us quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more site to survey. Alright, back to Camp Tranquil. Actually, you know what? It's not even worth teleporting. I'll save myself the 100 gil or so. These teleports are taking a toll on my wallet. I must have teleported over 100 times, which means I have spent tens of thousands of gil on teleports. How much do I have? Okay, it's not that much, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things. But, you know, it's still nice to save myself 150. Sometimes it's okay to be a scab. As before, my guardian, pray leave me to my task and ensure our safety. Bro, you're surrounded by monsters. Kind of feel like you're in a shit spot right there. Shit ain't looking good for you. Boom. Oop, that was not what I meant to press, but whatever. Is that it? There's more! Drag him over here. I think this is an AoE if I do it with two things, isn't it? Yes. My god, target the one in front of me, please. Is that it? The data should prove invaluable to... Ye gods, what is that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of adamantoises while my back was turned? Quickly now, to Camp Tranquil. I will not have my clothing reek of blood and offal. God, I hate this guy. I hate him so much. My clothing is gonna reek of your fucking blood if you don't shut up, buddy. Spooky, welcome in, how's it going? I will kill him, I swear to God. I don't care if we are being paid to protect him. I will murder this fucker. I hate him. You chose to paddle in the Ichor a while longer, I take it. No matter. I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a cursory analysis of my data. It would appear that there has been a measurable decrease in Eorzea's ambient ether concentration since the calamity. However, this data is far from conclusive. We must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. Please, find someone else. You play Final Fantasy XIV? Yes. I'm still a sprout. I was gonna say, as you can see, but I'm queued up. I'm not done with A Realm Reborn yet, so I'm new. But yes, I do play. For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's Fount. The ambient aether concentrations there are so high that crystalline structures form spontaneously. Consequently, anomalous fluctuations should be much easier to detect. Brilliant, yes? No, don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Now come along. I'm having fun with this fucker's voice. As much as I despise him as a character, it is a lot of fun using this voice. The Palace of the Dead? I didn't even know there was a dungeon called Palace of the Dead. I haven't done many dungeons that were... I think I've like only been doing dungeons that were mandatory for progression. I get through them all eventually. I've got a bunch of quests that require me to go do those. Eventually. Eventually. I want to work on my Dancer. Dancer is a very cool looking class. I am usually a tank main, but I am queued up as DPS because the wait time for the raid that I'm doing was much shorter on DPS. You should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Pray find a suitable position from which to keep watch while I take measurements. Where to go? Here. Everything was sparkly. I didn't know where to go. What is he even taking measurements with? Yes, quite high, yet still markedly lower than the historical measurements taken near the end of the 6th Astral Era. Could the presence of the primal account for the difference, or is there something else? Something else. Something else. Scion, come here. I need you. What has this fucker done now? Uh-oh.
Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived.
I've gone back to doing voices, it seems. There you are, Wazzy. Hori and I were worried when you and your charge failed to return at the appointed hour.
Gutted like a hog, but not by one, no. These wounds were made with a blade. Doesn't look like he put up much of a fight either. Nary a mark on his sword and shield.
I've heard nothing of any Crystal Brave operations in the area. What cause has Wilred to come here? What should we do? We will see to the Scholar's protection, Wazzy.
Aye, and the boy's remains. You should return to the Rising Stones. The antecedent will want to know what happened here. And so do I.
Ray, welcome in. How's it going? And back we go. Teleporting all over the place. Hi, Wazzy. Doing good. How about yourself? I'm doing pretty good as well. I've had a fantastic day of doing absolutely nothing. I love a good day of not having to do anything. I slept for like 10 hours, so feel good. And otherwise, doing good, I guess. Not much else to say. Life is good. I was able to sleep in today, which was really nice. Fuck yes. We love that. Love a good fucking sleep in. God, do I need more of those.
Wazzy, you are returned, and you seem troubled. Did the role of escort chafe so?
Why is everyone British now? That wasn't meant to happen. I mean, Althea is kind of British, actually, so that's fine. Never mind.
Wilred dead? Mayhap murdered? By the 12. How can that be? I will send word to Elfinord at once. He will want to conduct a full investigation and send word to Wilred's family. Gods, he was just a boy. Who would do this? And why?
Sure. I don't use any of these potions. I probably should, shouldn't I? Now we go to the Arcanists Guild. Why are we going back there? Okay, I see. So this is the continuation of the other quest line. And then after this, we do get blocked unless we have completed all of the Crystal Tower storyline. Which it's looking like we're not going to have done in time because... Wait, why am I running there? No, it's too late to teleport now. We are waiting on Q to pop. So much for a 7-minute waiting time. We're now double that and no sign of it ever stopping. Totaro is considering her next course of action.
As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer. Wonderful. Then to Costa del Sol we go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off.
What the fuck is she doing in Costa del Sol? No one teaches shit around here, do they? If they do, that is news to me. She's going swimming?
Yes, this is it. This is where that man at the Drowning Winch told me to look. There's a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Budshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these claims are also coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let us be off.
Okay, we're gonna let off steam by slaughtering the local wildlife. I can get behind this.
What fortune! I've already found one. Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? This should only take a moment.
I need to double check that I've done everything required for the Crystal Tower questline. Yeah, I gotta enter the Circus Tower. Slowly but surely we are getting there. Morgar. Samurai is pretty fun, honestly. Ah. Okay, when my button's not working. There we go. Wait, why is this guy actually kind of tough? Actually kind of getting through my health a little bit. Well, never mind. Back to like nearly full health. Just lifesteal through everything. I don't even know what all of these buffs actually do. I have not properly read all of Samurai. That's okay. I don't need to. I'm a samurai. Just hit him with the Omae wa Moshinderu. And then they're all dead from the EI slash.
As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. So named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. Scuttle, what's going on? Why are we meowing, buddy? Scuttle, I'm gonna need you to go out. I'm gonna need you to go out. Go out. Go out. You don't do anything.
I need to have a spray bottle in here so I can spray him when he does that. I need to teach him no meowing. At least not while I'm streaming. I guess he doesn't really know that I'm streaming, aside from the fact that I talk to myself nonstop. Well, he thinks I talk to myself. You guys don't, right? You guys are real. Right?
It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people, in a way. Right, well, I mustn't keep for Harmon waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the Scions in the Leminson markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent, and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Farewell, Wazzy, and thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again?
Oh god, is that our death flag? Did Tataru just get a death flag? Is this the last we see of Tataru, guys? Oh god, I'm getting mad death flags here. I should have had the duty finder for Secrus Tower. I'm gonna say Secrus. Circus. Circus. Sure. I can't say circus, man. Circus Tower sounds so dumb. It's like we're gonna go in and be fighting fucking clowns and ringmasters. Went to a circus, actually, semi-recently. It was surprisingly good, despite the fact it was like a low-budget circus. It was obviously not like Circa de Cost, whatever the big one is. It didn't have like caged lions and, you know, like a gigantic fucking kilometer-high tent or anything.
Welcome home, Wazzy. I gather you found Tataru in Limsa Minsa? My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure, and while it did not end as she had hoped, I suspect that it will prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my request. I am sorry, Wazzy. No doubt you have other matters to attend to, as we have already imposed so much upon you. Pray take some time for yourself. I dare say you have more than earned a respite. After all, we will be most busy with preparations as the banquet draws near. Should other adventurers summon you elsewhere, perhaps now is the time to heed their call?
Yes. Must complete the Crystal Tower quest line, which I can't do because I am stuck waiting for the cuter pop. I want to do these as well. Binding Coil of Bahamut. Alright, where do we go from here? Do I have any quests that I can do while we wait? No, that's just a housing quest. Housing quest, housing quest. Dungeon or trial. Dungeon. Maybe I can do this one actually. Every time I go here, the event is either completely finished or it is like 2 minutes left and I cannot do it in time. I could complete Out of the Blue, I guess. Unlock the Blue Mage. Which I don't think I'll actually bother using. Again, every time I get here, this thing has like 3 minutes remaining, and I just cannot complete it in time. That's so annoying. Can you... Ah. Go level sync. Maybe we can complete this in time this time. We'll see, I guess. I have a feeling I won't, but oh well. We will try. Like, legitimately, I've gotten here on at least 3 separate occasions when there is almost no time left. Do I have a ranged attack on Samurai? Oh yeah, I do. It's NP. Oh! Hey, there we go. I guess we're not completing this. Okay. I mean, it wasn't happening anyway, but that's fine. Was he playing Final Fantasy XIV? I am indeed. How you doing, Yokai? It's good to see you. Hey. I'm waiting on one guy. Oh man. Oh, hang on. Can we complete the quest in time? We might just make it in time. Oh, I leveled up. Kenki gauge unlocked? I should have read what that was, but I'm massively overstimulated. Alright. We don't get completed. Are you gonna do the Yokai Watch event this month? I didn't know there was a Yokai Watch event, but maybe. Possibly. I don't know enough about the game to know if I want to do the Yokai Watch event. I'm gonna assume I do. I'm assuming the Yokai Watch event is cool. Events are usually cool. The Circus Tower. I've given up. It's just the Circus Tower now. Whether that is or is not how it's meant to be pronounced, is what we say. We hit him with the little O//. It looked capitalized the first few times I typed it. I don't know why. I don't know what I am doing here, but if the last raid I participated in is anything to go by, I don't need to. This raid could function entirely without me. So I'm just going to run along, attack the enemy, and that should be enough, right? One of these is like better from the side or something, isn't it? This is a flank, yeah. Is this rear? Okay, that's the one that's better from the rear. Okay, nice. We're not doing too bad. Okay, we actually just completely rinsed them. That was not even close. Yokai Watch inspired weapons and mounts. Oh, I need good mounts. The only mount I have is literally just the fucking company chocobo. It's not good, bro. I want some cute mounts. Skiller. Ah, like the Greek, what you call it? The Greek Ooh. Siren, that's the word. Like from Hades. I pay attention. Alright. There are probably mechanics here that we are just bulldozing. That seems to be the way. Ooh. Already down to like half health. Guess 24 people going nuts kind of does that. I was standing in that, wasn't I? That's okay. Why does this keep dinging as if I'm taking aggro? I'm not taking aggro, am I? I highly doubt it. We've got a tank. Oh, hang on. I can drop this. Ooh. Think for the hydrate ray. Oh, there we go. I sip. Oh, I accidentally cancelled that. Wait, no, I didn't. It's all good. Alright. This is what, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 floors, I guess. Oh, there's loot. Should I be casting my lot for any of these? When my little cousin got into the game, I completely used his hyperfixation to farm for mounts. Math is dry, so I figured yours might be from all the yapping. That's so true, actually. I'm yapping so much that I just don't even pay attention to the fact that I am thirsty. Thirsty, slurp, slurp. I was gonna say, that can't be the entire fight. That was too easy. What do you mean he does damage when he fucking lands? Fuck you. Man, I said that can't be the entire fight, but this has hardly done anything to make me think that it's much more difficult. Pets, is that Rev again? That's Ray this time. Man, that was kind of easy. What's in the loot? Can I use any of those? I don't think on my current gear. LC, BRD, no. Boing. Yeah, none of that gear is for me. Oh, wait, hang on. This is the flank ability. Gotta make sure I position. Uh-oh, those look bad. Giving pets to the good of sloth. Thank you. Big boy. Yeah, these are some big boys. I'm sure that there is, like, again, like, lore and cool mechanics and stuff, but just fucking bulldozing them. Which is great fun. Oh. I don't like weird circle on ground. Hit him with the EI slash. Embrace my inner weeb. I've got all these tomestones of poetics, and I've been spending none of them. I've just simply had no reason to. I'm just playing with players that are much stronger than I, who are completely bulldozing bosses whenever I do multiplayer content. One of the early raids, people just mow through them since they've done them hundreds of times. Yes, I can see that. For what reason? Like, why do experienced players do these raids? Is there something they get out of it? I know there's the, like, leveling rotation, but I didn't see that that applied to raids. Is there, like, a raid section for that? Bonus XP and money? Like, for every time you do it, or is it just if they're a leveling thing? They're just on the duty rotation. Oh wow, that was the quickest one yet. For the duty rotation, and mentors get another bonus, I think. Ah, I see. I'm on. Make sure this position from behind. Give it to him from behind. Well, at least it's going to be nice and quick. Well, some people run it for glamour gear. Okay, that also makes sense. And sell the loot. Marvels of Allagan's science. They're just robots. I've seen those before. Wait, hang on. We can hit him with the Midgare something or other. Hit him with my EI Jutsu. We'll say that. I won't butcher the Japanese pronunciation. Because the game scales down like your item level and your character level, are all the players that are like stronger than me theoretically doing the same amount of damage? Or is there other things that mean that they're just still stronger regardless? I am frozen. That's alright, I'm just chilling. Uh-huh. Was there a mechanic I missed there that got me frozen? Or is it just two random people get frozen and I was unlucky? There's a few things that factor in and make them a bit stronger, like the effects of some items and moves. Okay. Oh, we get cutscene? Oh, it's this guy, yeah. Does he not have a voice? And he does look pretty raw, to be honest. Hey, Wombat. That's a good name, actually. What's in the loot? Is there anything I care about? Sure, I'm gonna greed for that. I can put it on like my black mage, I guess. Zande. Oh man, he's got his health evaporating. We also have a second phase, right? We're already like 30% through and it's been 20 seconds. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's got more mechanics that are going to show up, but even still, like, damn, he's been kind of disappearing. Teleports. So much going on. Don't know what's going on. Even the stars bend to your will. Ominous. Yeah, they didn't voice a lot of raid stuff. Fair enough. There's definitely a lot of areas that are just like... It's weird, some cutscenes are voiced and the next ones aren't. And it's like, well, it makes you choose this specific cutscene to voice. Oh. We're on a platform? What the fuck is going on? I don't know. Barely know what is going on. All I know is that I must keep attacking. And we're getting through it. That's like 2/3 of the way. Why can't I throw my weapon at him? Let me hit him with ranged attack, god damn it. It's so weird because I've always associated raids as being like a super endgame thing. And I know that, you know, like, this might have been... I mean, this wasn't even like endgame because this is story content. So, yeah, I don't know. It's easier than I would have expected for raid stuff. I guess it was like that at the time. They've just got a different definition of raid, I suppose. It's the glory of being selfish DPS. We ain't gotta worry about nothing but attacking. Yes. Nah, I usually play tank. I just swap to DPS because the timer for getting into the raid was lower on DPS. It was like 7 minutes versus like 20 something for tank, which is weird. I was told tank is meant to be faster. There we go. DPS usually the slowest. That's what I've heard. I want that. And that. I'm just gonna greed for everything, I guess. Yeah, you can have it. If I leave, does it roll for me? How does it work? I don't know. I don't know. You cannot earn any more gil on the free trial? What? They're capping my earnings. I can't believe this. Bozzy. You did it. You defeated Emperor Zande. Empires may rise and fall, but man's indefatigable spirit ever lives on. Truly you are the champion we had hoped for, Wazzy Kamawata. Yes, I did name my character that, don't judge me. With Emperor Zunde now at eternal rest, his dark legacy may be undone. Oh yeah, it's that Nero guy.
What are you playing at now, Nero?
In case you hadn't noticed, Garland, these are dangerous surrounds. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? At any rate, you needn't mind me. I am perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on and finish what you came to do. Wonder if you have someone hold your gill or put it in a chest, you can earn more. I wonder. I mean, I don't really care that much, but, you know.
There are two ways that we may seal off Circus Tower. Either isolate it from the outside world, or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice of method is yours to make. Before you proceed, however, Doga and I must needs attend to a task.
Sus. I don't trust anyone involved here. What are you guys gonna do? This distortion, what is it? You don't care when their mounts cost 10 million? Oh!
The power that Zande sought to obtain comes from the void. The world of darkness, our people called it.
I want that Tron bike. That sounds pretty cool.
And then the true nature of that power was none other than the armies of Void Sent.
Void Sent feed on ether, and you may already know, no plane is richer than ours. In exchange for their allegiance, Zunde entered into an unholy covenant. He would open a gate through which the Void Sent could freely enter our world. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being of the Emperor's lineage, Une and I believe we can annul it. Is that Wazzy with the snatched little waist? No. What the fuck? Have you not been looking up my character? By his blood Zunde sealed his dark pact. By our blood it shall be undone. It is time. Hi Rev, hi Ray. Wait, who do you think I am, Rev?
Yes, Doga. Finally we may fulfill our purpose.
I have been AFK. That is okay. Which character do you think I am with the snatched waist? Oh, be still, my beating heart. It is you? Oh man, you think I have a snatched waist? For a moment I feared these outlines would end in disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even the Ultima weapon compares to this. The horny boy with the corset. What is your problem? What are you on about? The Covenant is everlasting. Yo, what's going on? Got evil clones? This is bad. Oh. We've got a headache. Is this the Echo? It is the Echo. Pull out the blick. And so, Barsadia is brought into the fold.
Mericidia is brought into the fold. Soon all the world shall be united under Allagan rule. And yet, with every dream that becomes reality, the memory of death grows ever more vivid. An endless void, bereft of light and warmth. Though I may have defeated death, it did not leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace. Beings without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my fear. What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he need not know the pain of loss. So let there be nothing. Harvest more power, let the gate may be thrown full open. Let the cloud of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life's hopes and dreams. Let all be returned to nothingness.
Man, he's not very nice. That is what some would consider a dick move. Ooh, good shot. The Cloud of Darkness. AO, Final Fantasy III reference. We got Cloud of Darkness mummy. But seriously, why did they make the Cloud of Darkness such a fucking baddie in Final Fantasy III? They did not need to do that. There's no end to them. What in the seven hells is happening? Ah, not now, damn it. My meds are usually in a container, but I have no idea where the container went. Now I have no idea where my meds are. That's not good. You go, Sid. Badass. She's a baddie here too, I think. Oh no. Oh no. Be still, my beating heart. Even Nero's joining the fight. Gunblade, bang.
Nero, were they part of your grand plan too?
Save your japes, Garland. I didn't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Something controls them. A void scent, and no ordinary one at that. Dugar! Uh-oh. You got eaten up by the void. Uh-oh. 14 is a culmination of all Final Fantasy. I love it. Yeah, I saw that 7th Heaven was one of the locations in the area where our base is. I forget. Mordona. I thought that was kind of cool.
Confound it. Without them, there's no way to master the darkness. That power is mine! Yeah.
Oh, that was kind of raw. No. What? You got eaten up too.
Nero! The Covenant shall be honored. I am the Cloud of Darkness. I shall devour your light and turn this world to the void.
Damn. Goodbye, clones. It was hungry. Nom nom nom.
Damn it, the rift is gone. What are we supposed to do now? As much as it pains me to leave without them, there's precious little we can do. Let's return to the find and consult Rambros.
I've been so inconsistent on Sid's voice. It's not good. Well, we've got ads starting in just over 10 seconds, everyone. They will run for 3 minutes, and you'll have probably the rest of the stream as uninterrupted gameplay. Take a moment to stretch, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, and I'll catch you on the other side. Probably will not be doing much in the meantime. Where was I meant to go? Ray, thank you for the resub. Don't want ads? Valid.
I don't want ads, Lamau.
Lamau, indeed. Oh, hey, I can get on my chocobo. But I can't fly here, that's right. It's a no-fly zone. Trot, trot, trot. Off we go. So 300,000 Peeg is... Peeg? Gil. It's Gil, isn't it? Peeg is Bravely Default. Is the max I can carry. Is there a way around it, I wonder? FF14 free trial for more than 300k. How to use your hard-earned gil when approaching the free trial gil cap in Final Fantasy XIV. Gear. Ba ba ba. There's a whole document on what to spend it all on. Bum 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 bum. I do need Gyashi greens. Minions. Glamour. It's wedding gear. Beast tribes. I need trusted rep, but then I can get a mount. Drakehorn mount. Are there any other mounts I can buy? Apparently only if I'm trusted with any of the beast tribes. So I should probably work on that. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I'll figure this out another day, I guess. Figure out what to do about the fact we've maxed out our currency. All this happened within the towers. The tower, God's Prever. God's Prever? God's Preserve. I can't read today. Can't read, can't think. The rift that manifested before the throne was a void gate. Of this I am certain. There existed myriad kinds of void scent. The more powerful the being, the larger the gate must be for it to pass through. It would seem that Zande sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions. One would allow this cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what the void scent is capable of.
However dreadful it may be, we can't abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them? I will not lie to you, Master Garland. The situation is bleak.
Though void sin can enter our world, instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not even know whether our friends are alive. Damn it, I feel so helpless. No, I refuse to give up. We must save Doga and Une. We share the same eye. 'Tis true, but that is not what motivates me. Above all, I wish to help them fulfill their mission, a mission whose burden they have borne for thousands of years. And besides... He's so fucking edgy. We cannot leave matters as they are. So long as Zande's dark covenant is binding, our world is in danger. 'Tis our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass. He's such a fucking edgelord. Ever since meeting Une and Doga, you have not quite been yourself. Tell me true, is all well with your eye? I honestly cannot say. I know only that there is a memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me the truth of our eye rests with Alag. The answer eludes me still, but one day I will find it. I'm with Graha. However slim the odds, we must try to save Une and Doga. Aye, and that bastard Nero as well, if only to make certain he won't make any more mischief. You have the right of it. Though we have known them but briefly, Doga and Une are our comrades. We cannot fail them. I shall consult experts in literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. Yet know that it may be a while before we are ready to act. I would ask you all be patient. When dealing with the void, one cannot be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray rest now while you can. When the time comes to go after our friends, you must be at no less than full strength. We'll save them yet, Wuzzy. Mark my words. Oh cool, I get 3,700 gil, which means I get 0 gil! Alright, I'm tempted to speedrun, because there has been so much fucking yapping going on, holy shit. Ah, Wuzzy, it's good to see you've come. I have news you must be made aware of. None of it bodes well for us, not for Une, Doga, and Nero imprisoned in the Dark Realm. Think back upon our last foray into Circus Tower, if you will. The calamity stirred the place from its long slumber and awoke Emperor Zande. But you, Wuzzy, you ensured he was laid to rest permanently. Yet the Emperor had sealed a binding covenant with the terrible void scent known as the Cloud of Darkness. Even as Doga and Une labored to annul the contract, the entity reached through a rift and dragged the pair of them, and Nero, out of our realm. Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescuing Une, Doga, and Nero from beyond the rift. Our research, however, has exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Zande's orders and collects energy to open another void gate even as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We've done all we can to stop the Imperial Edict, but to no avail. Just as the gate would open only for Une and Doga, so too will the tower heed only to those with the royal blood of Alag. It is a more galling design. Granted, this was not always so vexatious, according to the Allagan tombstone Nero presented us. Oh shit, I did not mean to double click. We don't have either this art or any with royal blood. Every moment we wait, a vast rift through which the Cloud of Darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Zande's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the latter would suffice, but then what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, that power could discharge and cause a calamity like the one that destroyed Alag. In truth, we have more than just 3 lost companions to worry about. If we do not act, our very world will befall the might of this threat. We know but one way out of this predicament. Rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm and seal the rift shut after them. And mercifully, not all our news is quite so bleak. 'Tis true we cannot stop the void gate from manifesting within the tower, but this can also be to our benefit. We can use Circus's power for our own purposes and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. We've heard this is possible for a man of the Thaumaturgist Guild, well versed in otherworldly matters, and with Master Garland working to create said portal, the final preparations are well underway. And here comes the man himself.
Was he just the man we need?
Yes, our fellowship is indeed complete, and all parties privy to our strategy. And you, Master Garland, how fare your endeavors?
Quite well. The device is nearly ready. Though attaching the damnable thing to Circus Tower took every ounce of ingenuity the Ironworks has got, but it should produce the energy we need. With just a little more fine-tuning, we can open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge at the 8 Sentinels as guides. And do hurry, Wuzzy. I'm sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you?
Oh my god. Well, Sid certainly seemed to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? I think this is another, like, dungeon/raid, isn't it? So we gotta complete, like, another dungeon raid. And then we are good to go. Do not think I'll be able to get that done today, given just how long it took us to get the last raid to pop. We're well past midnight, and I need to get sleep because we gotta be up semi-early for D&D tomorrow. Could be up for the finale. I guess I didn't get that stuff, did I? So I guess I did have to stick around to get the stuff that I'd cast my lot for. Wuzzy, I bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Circus Tower is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling's off, well, boom. Should be fine, really. Anyway, you best wait at the top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation. Take a chance to sip. That was a little bit more than a sip. That was a lot of gulps. Turns out I was quite thirsty.
My friends, you've arrived. I'm just waiting on my engineers to give the signal, and we'll see if we can't open a gateway to another world. Is there something amiss, Graha? 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 Emperor Zande's throne. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it was a symbol of Alag's art and power. Now something more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Alagon civilization had lived on, and a just emperor still sat on that throne. How different would our history be? How much further would we have advanced? Unfortunately, there was no stopping Zande in his ambition. There were those who tried.
He's doing the fucking edgy eye thing again.
Zande's war of domination left no one unscathed. Unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people, warriors young and brave took up the sword against Alag. Those men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. All this merely hastened the destruction. Just as they moved towards Alag's heart for the kill, Zande lashed out in anger and frustration.
as trap beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Zunde desired that a great rift be opened to hasten the cloud of darkness's coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power held within Dalamud be emptied into Circus Tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Circus was swallowed by the very earth upon which it once stood.
The fourth umbral calamity. I've learned of its cause from Une and Doka. I had no idea the rebellion incited Zande to rashness, though. Your knowledge of elegant history is astounding, Garaha. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and only learn half of what you know.
Mayhaps. 'Tis strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Yes.
Biggs, are you ready?
Ready and raring to open up the Void Gate, Chief. We reckon when the machine's up and running, she'll be able to float 5 airships the size of the Agrius. So just give us the word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower.
Good. Then let's get started.
Our preparations are complete. Everyone step away from the throne. Here we go.
Alright, let's see what the machine can do. Now, Biggs.
Ooh. Ooh. A rift to the world of darkness, as Une called it. Splendid work, Master Garland.
We can't break out the meat just yet. Tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the Dark Realm, but the gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the Void Gate stays open.
As will the sons of Saint Koinak. The rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are all truly lost. Which leaves Wazzy, my friend. It is a heavy burden I must task you with, but there are none more able. Pray lead the adventurers beyond the rift. I do not know what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness and our 3 comrades. But you must go, for the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders. This is our only gambit, but I have every faith you will succeed. It will be no small feat to return after you have passed beyond the rift. Make certain you are prepared before leaving. Might have a moment of your time, Wazzy. There's a matter of import we must needs discuss ere you leave. Ooh, what is it? Secret time? Just open up the portal and then just immediately walk away. Oh my god, there's so much yapping. Almost there. Wazzy, I wish to speak to you about my eye. As you are no doubt aware, it is a trait seen only amongst Allegan royalty. Long I have pondered why such is my inheritance. Sanguine hue must have some bearing upon my destiny. This much Dogra himself admitted. Hey Halo, thank you for the lurk. But what? In truth, the more I learn at the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow meeting those 2 clones has wrought great change in me. I am consumed with remembering something. Something ancient, but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind. The selfsame ones his father told him. The truth of our eye rests with Allag. Mayhap what I wish to remember and these words are related. Mayhaps not. but I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the end, very end with mine own 2 eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. Okay. You have my thanks, friend. Now let us venture into the world of darkness to save our comrades and our realm. Okay, finally. The world of darkness. Is that another raid? Yes. So 24 people? Yes, 3 parties. Okay. I mean, I can join and see what the wait time is. It says 12 minutes. I find that hard to believe. I feel like we see if it is that long. And if it gets to like 12 minutes and it's still going, then I know we just give up. I go and sleep. I want to see if I can finally get this stupid quest done, though. It's been sitting here for so long, and every single time I get here, it's just like not doable. Okay, now it's got like 12 minutes left. I can finally get this one done. Which means that the raid is just going to pop like as soon as I get there. Knowing my luck. Oh my god, I got sync level. Okay, there we go. Alright. Got these guys on me as well. I should just focus on the zombies. They're the only ones I actually need to kill. Paralyzed. Which one of these does more damage? They are the same. No, I did not mean to remove that. God damn it. Alright, where is it? Where is the... Not character? Yes, character. Maybe character. Actions and traits. That's it. What is the one that I accidentally got rid of? This one, I think. Yes. Thank you for the haircut as well, Spooky. I don't even know why I need to be doing this specific event for a... What do you call it? For a quest. It's weird. I've got them all on me. Efficient farming. Oh man. I'm too efficient. The others haven't spawned yet. Kill that one so we can start his respawn timer. Oh man, I lost aggro. Oh, whatever. I've got plenty of time to complete it this time at least. I didn't get here with it having like 2 minutes left. Is this the last one I need to kill? There we go. Now, what was the actual... It's J. J is the one. What was the actual quest? Yes, this is the one. Now we can go and see what the hell this quest actually achieves. Can't remember if this was a blue quest or not. I think it was, because I've only been doing blue quests. Yeah, it is. What the hell does it unlock? Did you find the zombies? You did? That's wonderful. I've been busy too. The head zombie will rue the day he meets me, you'll see. So tell me, what did you learn? Oh, you weren't able to make new friends. That's a shame. This parchment. This is a map of the Sagoli Desert. There's a spot marked here in the south, and look, there's something written here. A gentleman is, rather than does. It sort of reminds me of, well, no matter. Let's see where this map takes us, assistant. Onwards to the Sagoli. Is that back where we just were? Yes, it is in the same area. I thought so. I can't believe this. Alright. Is this gonna, like, unlock a dungeon or something? There's no dungeon marked on the map, though. I know blue quests unlock stuff, though. So what the hell does this unlock? What do you got to say, Nashu? I don't think I misread the map. Maybe they're just shy, though. I say we call out to them and see if, and let them know we come in peace. And when the leader shows himself, we strike. Gentleman is rather than does. Who summons the gentle dead man? They live, and we hunger. My brothers, lend me your ears. A gentleman does not dine upon his guests. Who the fuck is this guy? Looks like Slayer from Guilty Gear. Spare this fine gentleman and fair lady your mastications. Withdraw, I say, and harass them no more.
Up in the sky, look! It's a bird! No, it's an airship! No, it's the inspector!
We hear and we obey.
It is you! It really is you! I knew nothing could kill the great Inspector Hildebrand.
Hildebrand? Who is this Hildebrand of who you speak? My name is Zombiebrand, Devourer of Brains, Undead Overlord Extraordinaire.
What are you saying? You're not an undead overlord. You're a gentleman inspector.
Inspector, Overlord, Inspector, Overlord.
Oh, Inspector, you're just confused is all. Don't worry, I'll knock some sense back into that noggin of yours.
Stay your hand, milady. You know not what you do. They have bombs, what the fuck? Even if I were the esteemed gentleman you purport me to be, the concussive force of that blast is more likely to liquefy my...
If crashing into the ground made you forget, then an explosion of equal force ought to make you remember. I'll save you, Inspector, or kill you trying.
See, even you acknowledge the possibility that the plan will result in my... death. What the fuck is this story? What is going on? What in God's name does this even unlock? What? This is interesting, to say the least. Normally I would applaud your ingenuity, Nashu, but I would prefer that you found a more elegant solution. Ah, he remembers me! Inspector Hildebrand remembers me. Yes, yes, I remember you, my faithful assistant. What I did not quite remember is how I came to be here. Ah, the Echo coming to the rescue once again. We're seeing her memory. But now what? Is he actually a zombie? Is that actually what happened? Oh, he is a zombie. Or he was just buried alive. One of the two. I'm betting on zombie. Ah, such a wonderful dream. I slew a dragon and... He's got his senses a bit too much to be a zombie. What is this place? For that matter, who am I? Or did you just see the other zombies and assume he must be one? Is that what happens? Are those zombies? What the fuck is this? They're just cheering him on. How is this a... What in the fuck does this quest even unlock? I'm so confused. I, Hildebrand, agent of enquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have awoken at last. I always knew you'd come back to us. Be it red moon or black dragon, no fiend is a match for my legendary might. And who might this fine gentleman be? Perhaps you could be one of my many admirers. Oh, but what is this faint tingling sensation in my arm? The ringing in my ears, this dizziness. Could it be a case? Don't tell me this is a whole fucking series. Oh my god. Verily, it could be naught else. Somewhere nearby, dastardly doings are afoot, and I can only thwart them. Copious quantities of sand, unbearable heat. Aha! The Zagoli Desert. I'd bet my life on it. Which means Uldar but a short trek away. Guess it all fits. Only that den of iniquity could so violently trigger my keen investigator's sense. Fear not, law-abiding citizens. Inspector Hildebrand shall soon deliver you from evil. What is this even on? I want to find out what this fucking unlocks. I'm not doing this for nothing. Emotes, titles, glamour items, trials. Oh my god, okay. It's really fucking long. Interesting. Alright, I feel like this is probably a good spot to end it. Because sure enough, the raid timer has gone on way fucking longer than I'd planned. I knew it would not actually only take 12 minutes. So alright. I think that is where we're going to end it for the night then. We'll go find somebody to raid. You know what, let's put the game away for now. Let's put some music on. Music on. Game off. And I don't know, we can probably swap to the, you know, let's swap to the ending screen. I was thinking about whether to swap to it this early or not, but sure, let's do that. Thank you everyone for stopping by. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you've all had a good time. Do I want to raid? I am half tempted to just like end stream. I do usually raid, but I am tired. I cannot be fucked with the idea of social interaction. So perhaps just for tonight, we end without a raid. You know what? That's alright. That is alright. Just for once. I never do this. Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you've all had a great time. I certainly have. And I'll hopefully be live again tomorrow. Should be live again tomorrow around 8:30 p.m. Australian time with more Final Fantasy XIV. So until then, have a great day or night, whatever it is where you are, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody. I just noticed my Spotify's been muted on this stream. Why is Spotify muted here? God damn it. There you guys go. Now you get music while I say goodbye. Alright, but actually, bye-bye.